today what you're going to be watching is me using, in my opinion, the two forgotten weapons in Infinite Warfare. As you can see, one of them is the Type 2, and the other one, as you saw earlier, as my intro clip, is the Wasteland. Let me tell you my class setup for the Type 2. I was using Quick Draw, Grip, Yellow, and Particle Amp with probably, I think it was Ghost, Dexterity, and Scavenger. If you don't like Particle Amp and you want to be silenced, you can just take off the Particle Amp and slap on the suppressor. That's fine with me. You know, I sometimes do that, but in this clip, what I did there, I was using Particle Amp and no suppressor just because I wanted to be on the map. I wanted everybody to just come after me. And for the red, I was using yellow with, you know, blue dot, red dot. I always say that just because that's essential in my project. I can't use the regular optic sights for the yellow, but that's why I always say use yellow or the red dot. The red dot you get it for free by just completing the misled mission team. But let me continue with the class setup. So it's yellow, quick draw, grip, stock, and suppressor with ghost and scavenger. The most essential, the best part of the class setup for the wreck would be the stock, just because the wreck is like it's a burst weapon, so you can't really like sway side to side, if you know what I mean, because you always have to be pressing the trigger at the same time, so it's really hard to do that when you don't have stock. But when you slap on the stock, you're able to move around more and just like maybe like use it. What I'm trying to say is use it more like it's an automatic weapon, you know what I mean? So that's why I have stock, that's why I slapped it on, and it helped me a lot. First game with the stock that dropped the Diadem strike, so that's how good. That's how like the difference that it made to my class setup. But let's talk about this Type 2. As you can see, I got the Apex. I decided to use the Apex just because, you know, why not? The game's almost over, so why not use the highest streak in the game? And I got like the most insane speed with it. You'll see later in the video. But honestly, the Type 2 isn't really that forgotten. I just think that people just don't use it as much, just because it has a high fire rate, but it has low damage, so people just don't love it that much. They don't show as much love as they should, in my opinion. But I mean, I definitely love the Type 2, at least the atomic version of it, because I always have a class setup for it, because I sometimes, you know, when I use the Type 2. The Type 2 used to be my favorite weapon in the game, but then, you know, other weapons came out, and, you know, my likes changed, you know what I mean? If you don't have the Type 2 Atomic, I would recommend using the 2K Salvage to unlock it. It is a really good gun, but most of you guys should have it because, you know, Infinite Warfare is pretty old by now. It's like, I mean, the game is almost over. Like, we're in August, September's right there, then October, and then it's November, and yeah, that's it. IW is done. World War II is right there, and the World War II beta is like about to come out in a few days. Unfortunately, I don't have beta code for me to play it. I haven't pre-ordered it or nothing like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna have gameplay on my channel, sadly, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to see if I can have gameplay on it, and yeah, we'll see. Honestly, I haven't pre-ordered it, so I'm not really so sure about it. I honestly think the rec isn't used because it really isn't that good. I wouldn't use it at all. I just did it because, you know, I think it's very forgotten. The rec isn't really a good experience to use. It's a burst weapon. People don't show as much love. I mean, it doesn't even deserve love, honestly. But it's just fun to use sometimes. Just to, you know, try something new, something different. Not always use the same loot variant like most people use it before. Always the K-bar. The K-bar gets the most love just because it has a high fire rate and it has a medium like damage to it. And that's why people love it so much. And it has like the best hit rec in the game, so that's why people always use that weapon. You know, if you play in IW, you know that most tryhards either use the K-bar or then before jumping the enemy strike. You know, I mean, I don't find it fun just using the same weapons over again. As you can see, I'm using Apex and I'm about to get the craziest speed. Like, watch this quad speed that I get right here. But the Apex is really hard to use, honestly. Like, up is down is up. So you'll see me like right there. You'll see me like struggling, and it's so hard to use. But the thing with the Apex is that you can just get the enemy in the circle right there. As you can see, I'm getting the quad. Look at this. You can get them in the circle, and it'll kill them. I guess that's the good part about it. Honestly, it's not really a score streak that I would use just because people want to like rage. I would usually use non-lethals as well. Cause, you know, people just rage. When you see a warden, people just leave, you know, and that's kind of understandable. I sometimes do the same. I see a warden, I get into a game, somebody drops a warden that's like just got into the game, you know, I leave because it's just, you know, like, come on, man. But I should use non-lethals. I usually use quick draw, not quick draw, I don't even know. UAV, counter, and advanced UAV. But yeah, as you can see, I dropped the Master Strike with the Type 2, which you're about to watch is me dropping the Master Strike, clutching it up. Last few seconds, literally the last kill to drop a red Master Strike. So I hope you enjoy. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like for content of the Master Strikes. That didn't make any sense. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. It's me, your boy Renee. Peace.
Carved through the
New girl on the track, she sound better than you. Someone diss me, I don't know, I'm like who? Said I cashed out from that last song, it's true. And yeah, I just spent your whole rent on some shoes.